So how much do you value me in your business? That's a question that many workers are asking. I was reading about significant companies that actually have a fantastic culture, like a family culture, or like a team that sticks up for itself in the URL, the football, or the dynamics of military, and how they act to each other's as though they're serious family. They're not just a member of a business or an organisation. They're actually connected to each other, and they'll stick up for each other if they're tested. So this one comes from the largest privately held builder in the US. Still sticks by the values of its founders. So we're talking about values there. One colleague compares the atmosphere to that of a large family, adding that when a child was in the hospital, an executive, all he asked, so one of the leaders asked what I was doing at work. And I just said, I'm a part-time and did not want to cause any discomfort at the office. People were out on vacation, but he said I was not to worry about that. They would call in a temp and that I was to get back to the hospital and just take care of her. So, that's a wonderful way, isn't it, to show that you actually do care about the person. And what that can mean to your business is significant. But how does that happen? I mean, when does that change? You could be running a company for many years and not having a culture in there, not a family type bonded together culture. So how does it happen? I mean, when do they know that it's changed into a real culture of caring about them, they're valued to the point where they know they're valued? Well, it's not going to happen overnight. It's like telling someone that you love them. You don't have that happening or that knowledge that they really do until time has passed, true? And then all of a sudden one day it's known. And what does that take? Well, it takes consistency, it takes consideration, it takes thoughtfulness. I remember seeing this amazing movie with Alan Alda in there, and it was about a rodeo rider. And on the way home one day, this rodeo rider and a new girlfriend saw Alan roll off his car into the bush and had an accident. They took him to hospital, and there goes the story of Alan Alda's life. And what it came into was that Alan Alda actually really loved his wife, but he didn't really care much about art. Yet, because she cared so much about art, he loved that she cared about art and actually got involved with the art a little bit. And it wasn't because of his like of the art at all. It was the caring and the value that she had in it. So he valued that more than the art. And that's part of how to build a business. It's people, it's relationships. It takes consistency. It takes doing the same thing over and over again to the point where it changes. And people engage into a place where they're wanting to be there. Not about the money. Sure, we can have the incentive programs. We can have the dynamics of the business that we share with the workers. Well, we'll want to share with them because they're part of our family. They're not just another number on the card. But it doesn't happen overnight. It takes some time. It's like showing someone into a new area. They're not going to be fully conversant or comfortable in that area until they've got familiarity. And if you've not been showing that value, that consideration to each and every member of your business, it's going to take a while. It's like when someone walks up to you and they tell you about their day, or they say they've got a problem with you. You say, how are you? And they tell you, and you go, oh, okay, yeah, well, what are you doing on your time off here? What? And you dismiss what they're actually talking about. It's dismissing them. So it's devaluing them. It's little things like that consistently. Maybe you're over at the fridge or something like that, and there's someone working beside you. Now, you're the boss and they're the worker, yet you consider them and you take them over a drink before you get yourself one. What's that going to mean to them? Now, it might mean to them at first that you're trying to manipulate them, But after a while, that's going to start changing. And that is the way that leadership truly works. It's about encouraging, helping, training, putting together values that they understand. Now, incorporating into the values is how we bring people into the business. As a leader, we want like valued people coming in, or people that are able to adjust to our values. So we need to make sure of who we're bringing in, of course. But once we've got that, we've got a team that can grow and a business that can actually enjoy what they're doing. But it is up to the leaders. The leaders influence every aspect of their life. It's like an upside down triangle. The old triangle where the points at the top and the leaders at the top is old. It doesn't work anymore. Sticks don't work. It's encouragement. It's valuing. It's showing them some love and kindness. It's being considerate of who they are and understanding that they've got the same issues going on as you do. And to be able to show them that you're valuing their issues and their time, and that their time is important to you, is something which you can do. And it just changes the whole dynamics of the business. It changes everything. It changes profits too, but it's not where we look. We look at what we can do, who we're becoming, and you'll see, as others have, that the business itself turns into a vehicle which everyone is driving, wants to go in the same direction and enjoying the ride. And that's the leadership.